John Rule, what day is it?
The 7th.
Of August 2017. Let's see some wildflowers and butterflies and assorted things. And the first picture we'll be seeing there is a ironweed with a big old yellow. Okay, there's a pair. I see the one at the bottom. It's perfect. Look at the one above.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, it's had a rough life. Something went for its artificial tails.
It could still be young and just had a bird attack.
Right.
But that one's perfect.
Right.
And these are all on the tall
Silphium,
Silphium
cup plant.
Yeah, and see down below that one, there's a little, what do you call the silver streak butterfly. There he is. There's one up close. Yeah, that's all on Silphium. Silphium's what's in bloom. Okay, notice this little wildflower, and it's got an attack bug on it. We talked about those last week, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And
I'm not really familiar with the rascals.
Well, there's just a lot of them, and they're so tiny. See my thumb, and
I do.
And there's a lady. What do we call them?
Darning needle. No.
Okay, but it's a beauty, and it's up close, and it's one we hadn't had. There's another attack bug.
Right.
On that flower, and there's a flower fly of some kind.
Clear wing.
And there's lots of flies like that. Now this is an example of a thistle, and it's got a couple of skippers on it.
It's not a basket flower.
No, it's skipper,
Right.
and doggone, I hope people can learn to love those basket flowers.
Right.
They don't have to hate all the thistles.
Right.
Because a lot of thistles are good U.S. things that do everything for insects and birds, and they're just very valuable. But
there's a clear-winged dragonfly that I don't know.
Yeah, and I got greedy and made a bunch of pictures. Okay, let's see. Here we are at the Land Trust building, where we've got a bunch of my pictures on display around the walls I'm real proud of.
Right.
And with Tom McKinney.
Tom McKinney and Sam Barrow.
Uh-huh. And
ours truly.
That was the part of our local OHG. Yeah.
Is this a purple, or what is this, a black?
Okay, I don't know which.
It's hard to say.
Yeah. Okay. More ironweed, I guess, with skipper on it. And these are on Pinnacle Wet Prairie. And that's Hertella. You can see it there a little better.
Yeah.
Growing out there in the thick of everything else. It's there to feed milkweed to monarchs when they come.
What was the white? It wasn't ladies' dresses. Was it?
Okay, see that tiny insect? That's a moth. And
yes, I do.
He's on buttonbush.
Colored.
On buttonbush.
Right.
And I have his name, of course, but I can't remember it. That's okay. But people who really care will look them up. Until next time, John, do your part.
That was a brief, nice one.
See ya.
Here it is.
On the 7th of what?
August 2017.
2017. And here's a photo of
either a black butterfly or...
Okay. Now here's Liatris, and this is Liatris aspera. For the last few weeks, we've had those big Liatris showy ones.
Right.
And these are just coming into bloom.
Pinnacle Wet Prairie. Tiger swallowtail on a buttonbush again.
And button bushes really are low. Now, this is a clear-winged moth. He's upside down. See, he's hanging under a leaf.
Yeah.
It's late in the afternoon, and I just walked up there and realized what I'm looking at and said, wow, I've never got a picture of one upside down.
Well,
So here are basket flowers in various forms. When they stick up like that, we call it the shaving brush form, you know.
Yeah, all right.
And
then it
all
pulls
in
back
24
into
hours, you'll see them go through all these forms.
changes. Yeah.
And they're intriguing if you have basket flowers in your
Like
yard.
an animal with muscles or something instead of a plant.
Yeah, it is, see, and it's got a little white speck there. That's one of those little bugs that
My gosh, are
attacks
they that small? They attack
all
bugs?
things. Yeah.
Gosh.
And, okay, here's a
Ironweed and,
a yellow butterfly. I can't name its species, but you know what? After I sneaked up on him, just real careful to get a good shot, that butterfly had already been attacked and he was dead, but he looked great lying there. Okay, these are just more pictures of basket flowers, and I wish, like I say, everybody could see them, and I know more people I'm hearing from around the state that got those seeds we collected in 2015.
Right.
They've got them, and a lot of them. Okay, this is 12th Street. This family just came off the trail.
Oh, I see.
And they were wondering what's happening to the trail, what's happened to it, because they hadn't been on it lately, and it's been destroyed, and it's going to be rebuilt. Okay, here's the state chapter meeting out at the Land Trust building.
Yeah.
And that's the crew that showed up from Little Rock mainly, except Tom's there, and that young lady in the background, she lives in Little Rock. And here they are sitting around talking, and I went out there for just a little while and visited, but I didn't stay because I'm not on it again this year. I didn't want to travel to Little Rock anymore, and they usually are down there.
Now, there's a beautiful specimen of a basket flower.
No, that's
a thistle.
Okay, and that thistle had something to show you the back of it. If you turn it over and it's white on the bottom of the leaf.
Right.
This flower fly, I assume it's a flower fly, but I looked in my book and I couldn't find it. So,
well, there are an awful lot that are not in the book.
But that one's one I don't think I'd ever photographed before. Okay, I forgot what this flower is, but it's one that comes in bloom this time of the year. That's just the first ones I've seen. Maybe next time I have some more. Do you recognize this attack bug?
Well, looks like a shield bug or a snake bug, whatever you want to call it, from the side.
Yeah. And here's senna. It's just come in bloom. Senna, S-E-N-N-A. Yeah. And so this one's in my front yard, and that's how I get to tell people, go start looking for senna, and I'll be looking at it. In other places, and you'll see it somewhere else too. Yeah, there's how bad the trail's torn up.
Oh boy!
The railroad had to run their trucks through there to get up to the railroad, and they just destroyed that thing. But you can see the trail never was a very heavy-duty concrete, so it's going to be built better. They're doing it.
I see.
Until next time, John.
Until next time, folks.
See ya.